Alright then, happy time zone, you beautiful people. We're back here at Square to Charge with another PIXAR Panic Group 1 race. This is the third race for Group Pizza Planet now? I have to really think about my numbers right there. But this is JaNinJuice's second race, and this time we're going to see a match between that and DarkLizzard in Monsters Inc. Scream Team. So the goal for this one is to 100% any goal in the urban levels, eat Randall, and then get a bronze level in any upper desert levels. So, how are you both feeling?
Pretty good. I'm a bit more awake now. Like saying anything behind the scenes on production areas, but yeah, before this recording, I just raced Lucas, and now I'm racing DarkLizzard, and I haven't really played this game since 2017 when I was doing it on YouTube, so this will be interesting.
So it sounds like you've got some muscle memory there. Is it like 8 AM for you as well? Just I'm trying to think of how time zones work.
It's now 7:19 AM.
Oh, close enough. It's fine. And Lizard, how are you feeling here?
Good. All good.
Confident.
But
we also...
on the board as well. That's nice.
I was about to say we're getting to the spectator, the popcorn throwing lounge, which is Lucas. So I guess you're here to end up seeing how both players are faring, right? What do you think?
I'll probably be more equal than we imagine, actually. I mean, I haven't played the game for a long time, like, muscle memory doesn't always help, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and as evidenced in the previous Pizza Planet race, the only way to find out is to see both players run the course.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
are you both ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Alright then. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, where to charge?
Okay, it's circle to enter.
Circle to enter, yes. Alright then, so for clarity, there was a coin flip before the race, and both players are here to play as Mike as opposed to Sully.
Yeah.
Both of you already in.
Right, yeah.
And for anybody who doesn't know about this game, you have to collect some juice and scream some robot children.
That's right.
Yes.
I like the description of juice more than the game calling it ooze.
I'm
Very on
Mario
brand.
Ooze.
It's very on brand for you.
Yeah, it's very convenient how this has come to be. But yeah, interesting history with me about this game is that when I was doing live Let's Plays on YouTube, I actually was told that I do a good Roz impression. And one guy in particular who loved who loved the Roz impression. I did his voice did the Roz voice every time I read his message.
I'm watching you, always.
Yeah, where'd the guy go? Yeah. He's like, I'm watching you, Wasowski. Always watching.
Yes! Now that is a spot on Ross.
Okay, there's the guy.
Quite a few of them.
I don't know where that other guy went.
I kind of like how the final animation there for Mike is just straight up twerking.
Would have thought he would have been doing the wrecking ball dance.
Wow, so scary. Poked his eye.
Not bad for the guy with.
It's kind of, I mean, it doesn't even make sense, Mike being able to do all the screaming stuff considering he wasn't even good at it.
Maybe it would be more like, hey, I only have one eye, which is just odd for
not
you.
bad for it. That's why that's why he points out not bad for a guy with one eye.
One eye.
Okay. I found out a speed strat here.
What was the speech strat?
A rolling.
Oh, well, yeah, that's one of the reasons why his mobility's considerably better than Sully's,
Yeah, have to hit the switch.
which is actually fun fact. That's why we had to do a coin toss because one character's attributes are considerably better than the others, and in this case, it's Mike's that are the best. It just so happened the coin toss made you guys have to play as him anyway. So it was equal footing.
Looks like it went back in the trash can.
Yeah, that's where he went. I lost him earlier.
Didn't even know he did that.
And where does he usually go?
Normally he just runs around, I thought.
Okay, bronze medal in this level.
Alright,
No.
so that's 1 medal of 4 in the city for Jenny. And of course, I've also got the copyright inflicted cutscenes there.
Yeah, bye. Alright, and the respawns, which is good.
Yes, but I don't think. But I mean, you got 1 medal, so what's the point of getting another?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to... Actually, I'm not going to say my strat, actually. To make it more
I
interesting.
was like, fair enough.
Did you not want to say in case it gets used against you?
Yeah,
Even though I'm sure it won't, but...
yeah, probably won't, but I don't know, you never know. That's why nobody looks at their screens.
Well, I also find it quite distracting to look at somebody's screen at the same time I'm racing as well, to be honest.
Okay, come on, give me enough juice, please.
You know, see what you're doing there.
Not enough
Do you
juice.
want, do you want an example of how different the time zones are? Johnny is it's morning time for him, and it's midnight for Lizard.
It's midnight heart for Lizard.
Yeah, it's midnight.
Are you serious? I was 1 juice box off.
Hang on, Johnny, did you accidentally bring in a shipping here?
A shipping?
Midnight Heart for Lizzie?
No. I was just saying because you say it's midnight for him, so I was just
It's
making like a wordplay.
Yeah, it's all good. But now you're making me
Midnight
wondering how that shipping would work. How
Marcus
she would
as
be
well. He's Marcus is always up at midnight, so that would have also worked as well. But he's not in this tournament.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I can just exit. Oh. Wait, this. Actually, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can. You
Oh,
can.
I can. It's okay.
You can
Okay.
just don't
Click
select
sky.
exit. Yes.
Wait,
Yeah,
Do not
don't select
select
one below it.
What?
Yes, do not select exit game, otherwise your progress is lost.
Yeah.
That's happened to me a few times.
One of those games. You know.
Oh, yeah. Just like.
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess as soon as you get the bronze medal, that's it. Just leave. Okay. How are you doing, Lizard?
Oh, it's good. Yeah. Give you.
He's trying to do as much as he can in the first level.
I see.
Yeah,
Got a couple more to get, I think.
I'm trying.
Oh, okay. Honestly, just seeing Mike flex those puny arms, I'd be petrified too if there was not enough muscle.
Sorry, screen.
I think you may have summoned Midnight Heart because she just wished you both good luck.
Okay.
In the server.
Thanks, Midnight Heart.
Always.
Hey, that worked out pretty convenient for me. Getting the green ooze just in time for getting that green nerve.
Oh yeah, that fucking. Do you want to climb up? Well, yeah. It's not like you're going to do that by accident, are you? Like.
Yeah, this level I remember.
Fisher's LP of it.
No, I was going to say, like, this doesn't look like anything you can go into. That's not the one.
Crystal Fisher, I should say. Yeah.
What's the area? I can't remember.
What area, sorry?
Okay, I'll just get this guy.
Describe it again?
The toy store or something. It doesn't look like a thing you can go into.
Yes, that's coming up.
That is definitely not Al's Toy Barn, by the way.
Oh, it's there. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's got a gate.
I forgot it opened up like that.
It's been a long time since I played this game fully myself. I got close to completion in it like a year or two ago because I was going to be in a race for this game, and it just never ended up being in it. But yeah, I did play it a little bit. I grew up with it as well, just like the other two games, but I just haven't got as much experience with this one as I do Toy Story 2 and Bug's Life. But I've got enough experience with it to know what's going on.
Yeah, at least it's easy to pick up for sure.
That's one of the reasons why I chose it for the preliminaries.
Anyway, talking of all this, Lizard has got his first bronze medal.
Yep.
GG?
Yep.
He's out of there.
Oh, what? Okay, yeah. Now I have a question. Did this come out... This came out after the first Ape Escape game, right?
Pretty sure it did, because it's
Absolutely
definitely rubbing off on some bad hopes from it.
Ape Escape 1 came out in 1999, and this game came out in 2001 or 2.
Yeah, 2001 for the movie, for real.
Yeah, this is heavily influenced by Ape Escape, surely.
It is. Yep.
Yeah, Scream Team. Released in Europe in 2002. America in 2001, so... Good call.
Yeah. Okay.
Considering this is very late... Considering that this is very late PS1, this is actually surprisingly polished in comparison to other Disney games.
It's
yeah. Well, you say that, but this game is incredibly glitchy.
It's got glitches, but in terms of the level design, I guess it's pretty sound.
Honestly, I was comparing this to Lilo and Stitch, which is obviously very cheaply made in comparison.
Boring. Yeah, quite boring as well, I would say.
Well, one thing I will say is that I guess this was done on purpose, though. The hitboxes are very big.
Well, the whole game feels like you're supposed to do some glitches in it, because it just has that feeling to it to me. Some things just feel deliberate.
Why do you think?
because like well, for example, like in another race of this game that happened, I forget. I think somebody, I forget who it was right now. Oh, it was Joe the Monkey Man. Yeah, he accidentally did a skip in the race, completely unintentional. It just makes me wonder, like they knew like things like that were possible, because it looked intentional at first.
What was? Do you remember what it was?
It was so it was to get like one of those well, you know, one of the children, you know, what do you call them again?
Nerves.
Nerves, thank you. Thanks. That sounds way better. Yeah, it was to get one of the nerves, but it was like in a high up area. I forget what level it was, but I do think it was in downtown, actually, to be honest. On the outside of it, at least, you know. But I'm not entirely sure.
I am aware that some levels, with some manipulation, you could get the bronze and silver at least at the same time if the nerve and the last of the 10 coins are close enough to you.
There's also a primordial ooze duping, oh no, medal duping as well, actually, to be fair.
Oh, the duping, yeah, I've heard about that category. Still yet to investigate how it works.
Yeah, this game's considerably more broken than Toy Story 2 and Bug's Life, and that's really saying something.
Yeah, I took it. Oh, speedrun try, I guess.
But at the same time, like the game feels like it knows what it wants to be. What, you know, it's very confident in that at the same time.
Yeah, it's like they had an idea for like a simple game that anybody can just pick up. That's child friendly.
Well, at the same time, like, you know, it doesn't like make adults want to drift off to sleep. You know, it's something. It's got enough going on.
Even adults can enjoy this game to a certain extent, I guess.
Well, you're gonna go point about adults drifting off to sleep. That sounds like every puzzle game ever on an iPhone.
Candy Crush Saga.
For me, that was a great example. That is Stuart Little 2, actually. Yeah.
You've reached the top, Margalo!
I reached the top, Margalo!
A very famous line in our community.
Game.
Yeah.
I can't. Well, because one Casey said it.
Yeah. Alright.
It's a little creepy.
Can't skip this.
No. No, you did seem to do pretty well with that obstacle course because, you know, you knew what was coming. Because when you don't know what's coming, that bit's kind of annoying.
Yeah, thankfully they had skid marks on the floor.
So this area that Lizard's in, I believe this is still downtown. So yeah, this was where that skip I was talking about happened.
Well, either way, Jenny has moved on with 3 levels and is looking for the last place in the urban area.
I'm very careful. Why put the exit level next to the quit to Square Island? Seriously.
It is very nerve-wracking.
It's like when you're on PC, when they put the rename button next to the delete button.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah. You know, when you right click and you see rename file and the delete is just underneath it. It's very oh shoot. Very annoying. Like I have accidentally deleted a file before. But thankfully You can just like Control Z it anyway.
Just so that we're clear, like, you only need to get the bronze medal in Downtown, right?
We need to 100% one area in
Oh,
the
okay.
urban area.
Okay.
But you know, yeah.
Yeah, sorry for having.
You can't get all
that.
3 medals. You can't get
Yeah.
all 3 medals on your first run.
Nice.
We got a runner.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah,
hmm.
brothers.
Get out of here.
Oh, what a nice save from Lizard there.
Mhm.
Ooh,
I saw that.
Something-
Yeah,
something sounds exciting.
it was almost got a death there.
Okay. Now, I have a question. What do you think the health is supposed to be? Because I always looked at it like it was a beach ball as a kid.
It looks like a Trivia Pursuit pie.
Yeah, I
but
was just
with
thinking
less
that, actually.
It looks like a switch that's like got parts of it taken away, or like a cannon or something. I really don't know what that is.
Shoot, I'm gonna die. That should not be a
What?
thing.
Even like if you put like a pole on the bottom of that, that would basically be a windmill. I really don't know what the hell it's supposed to be. It literally could be anything.
Ah.
If it's meant to be some kind of like safety hazard sign, then it's like 2 wedges too much.
It just doesn't look like one. Yeah. Or it looks about as much of it. It looks about as close to one as this game can possibly produce. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were in there.
Yeah. They can be surprisingly sneaky little assholes. Yeah.
I was just gonna break those boxes for ooze. I didn't expect a guy to be in there.
It looks like Lizard is on to his 3rd level now.
Juicy.
Yeah.
Juicy.
Well, I mean, you do need juice in this game. Yeah.
You don't need JaNinJuice, unfortunately. Okay, interesting way to climb.
Did you just like climb it from the other side of the level?
Primordial JaNinJuice.
Primordial JaNinJuice.
I guess I could have just done that with my regular voice, because
Yeah,
I'm recovering from a cold, so
same. Pretty much.
and it's
Just-
basically the same sound.
I'm just
As
thankful
ever.
that you can't transfer calls over the internet.
Oh,
But I'm
okay.
waiting for the day it's possible. When they go too far with it.
Okay.
Usually, I was saying this in the other race of this game that's been done. Like the music in this is so good, like, but it's music that feels like you wouldn't expect it in this game. That's the nicest way I can put it. Like,
I tend to associate Pixar with like jazz like this, but I guess it depends
Yeah.
on how you see it.
I just normally do not associate any kind of licensed game with this, but the three mandatory games are pretty great music, to be fair.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
interesting how like
I know I'll
the
have jazz in it.
I mean, I wouldn't call Jazz for A Bug's Life, but it is from the same people who did Toy Story 2, and they got the briefing for making it feel like a field. Unless
Yeah,
you talk
it's,
about the city level in that game.
Bugbar's probably the closest to jazz that the game has, I suppose.
Yeah,
It's
good
not even
point.
jazz, really, but yeah. It's high octane enough. I'll go for it.
Oh, here we go. Looks like Jenny is ready to eat Randall.
Yeah, and he's delicious.
I was saying as well, like this game, like actually benefited from being on the PS1 graphically,
Oh shoot! No, go away, Randall. Fall down. That's
which
right.
which was not this was not the version I grew up with. It was actually PS2.
Oh really?
It turned out I also did own the PS1 version. I'd just forgotten that I had. But yeah, PS2 was the one I remembered the most. It's
was
basically the same
PS2
game.
I guess the PS2 one just had high-res textures, right?
Yeah, and I think it was supposed to have. I think had more shadows as well on it.
Yeah, and scarier graphics and faces.
It does have scarier graphics, yeah. That's what I mean. Like, you think like PS1 games look worse than PS2 games until you see a PS1 game up-res on the PS2, with no optimal changes to it whatsoever. Same thing kind of happened with Rayman 2 actually in Rayman Revolution. Although I'd say
I don't know.
Better.
I feel like hardly any version of Rayman 2 is the same as each other, considering.
But they all have very different level designs for some reason. From what I could see.
Honestly, I think people are too hard on Rayman 2 PS1. I love Rayman 2 PS1. It's a great game for me.
It was the version I owned for real, and it definitely had its own differences.
I can't hate it because it was the first one that I played. To be honest, yeah, same. Actually,
I do like. I'm in the unusual seat of the person saying I like the voice acting over the gibberish.
Well, I prefer. I do like. I think over time the PS1 version was slightly better to me than Revolution, but that's only because Revolution had so much combat in it. Otherwise, Revolution would have won, in my opinion. Just because it had, but like as I say, like not always more content doesn't always mean better.
Well, my first experience was actually with a private tutor's PC copy, and by private tutor I meant for piano performance rather than anything else. But
so you basically just played the best version first, then. Well, my favorite version.
Basically, I did. I really wanted to actually own a copy for myself, but like the ones I owned.
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, the Dreamcast version is basically just the PC version, but it has a different map.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I ended up experiencing the Dreamcast version a few months ago, so I do feel where that's going in.
It was I believe it was like, I forget who the guy who made it, like Michel Ancel.
Yeah.
Who directed it. I believe that was his favorite version of the game. Yeah. Which I could see why.
Yeah, he said it's the optimal way to play it.
Well, I had that little glow box in the game as well. Obviously, the reason why I brought that up is because like the PS2 graphics like don't always look bad for PS1, but you can tell when it's a PS1 game just up-res very perfunctorily for the PS2, and I think this game suffered from it pretty considerably. Below at the time when I played the PS2 version, I thought it was an absolute masterpiece and the only version of the game out there for the time.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, so did I. I never played the Dreamcast version, but I have played the DS version as well.
Of Rayman 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not that actually.
That was based on the N64 version, which was the very first version of Rayman 2 to exist. Which is kind of crazy to think about, actually.
I'd like the
crazy.
N64 version if this N64 had a better sound chip. Would it be what it be?
Well, that's what I mean. Like the DS version had the terrible soundtrack.
Yes.
Well, not terrible, but like it was not as good as the original one. I think most people would agree with that. It was very chiptune like. for lack of a better description. I mean, this game didn't have enough ports to where I can say like the music sounded worse in a particular version, but yeah, Rayman 2 had enough ports. You notice that
Yeah,
stuff.
they're using an iOS version.
Yeah.
I actually also had DSiWare of Rayman 1 before.
Yeah, I've got that too.
I didn't
That's
even
probably my-
realize that. I didn't even realize that Rayman 1 was on DSiWare.
It was also on the
Well,
GBA.
It was on DSiWare. You can't get it now on DSiWare.
Regards, ripping pepperoni to the Nintendo DS shop. Or DSiWare shop, whatever it is.
And you know what's funny as well about the DSi version of Rayman 1? You can actually take a photograph of yourself.
Oh, really?
In
in
every
the
single
checkpoints?
checkpoint, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's funny. I never seen that.
There's many times I've just flipped the bird because of that, yeah, when I played that version. Because I don't play that version often at all, especially nowadays.
Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I don't think I did actually get the DSi version. I don't remember that, so I think I just looked it up on the store maybe.
Is anyone also running a timer?
Oh no.
Oh no. I thought.
Well, when was the I always base it on the Craig. Craig started 30 minutes
30
ago.
minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Because we started like on my recording, it was like 5 minutes when it started, I think.
Yeah, mine recording says 34 minutes, and my recording was going on for 3 minutes. So
just put on,
I think.
You want me to just put on some minute timer then, or something like that?
Yeah,
case.
and they just put like some sort of timer on just in case, I guess. But I'm not sure.
Well,
Maybe.
just work with it for now.
Yeah. But
Yeah, we
I
were
think
so
we're
concerned
good.
about
I think we're good.
We were so concerned about having a timer and the last race that forgot about doing it for this one.
Yeah, I thought like Rexy or you, Lucas, were gonna do it. My bad. I should have said it myself
Never
because I
mind.
was
think you
because
got
it's
it.
my race with DarkLizzard. So
I think you got this anyway. Like, I think there's no need to be exact at the time, but I'm pretty sure it's at least 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Well,
it should be 31 minutes approximately. So I reckon we could race for another 9 minutes. The limit is 40 minutes or 45 minutes.
it's 40 minutes.
Okay.
But hey, me and Lucas got our goal done in just over 20 minutes, so we should be fine. We thought that would take ages to do our goal.
I honestly thought the limit was 30 minutes, but I got baffled. It's okay. All is good. So it looks like Jenny is back in the city park to get the last 2 medals.
He's in the Donkey
Yep.
Kong level.
Nice.
Yep.
Yes.
Or like if you ever played Pandemonium, it reminds me of the second stage, I think it is.
It's been years since I last played Pandemonium.
Like there's a stage that's just literally a tower.
Oh, it is, yeah. The climb up the rampart, yeah.
Yeah, and you have to go get a key at the top, and then you have to avoid being smushed by like a rolling thing, and you have to get into the center of the stage. Shoot, I missed that medal.
Of all the things I could remember about that stage in Pandemonium, I could not remember anything that rolls after you.
I remember it fondly when I was, well, not fondly, but I remember it when I was a kid. Rented the game from Blockbuster, I think.
I think I also ended up with a defective copy because some of the levels in the later game did not load. Ripping pepperoni.
Okay, I have to go back to the top because I missed a medal.
That can easily happen, unfortunately.
Yes, in this game especially.
Just zoom to that part. Like, it's interesting because the hitbox is so huge in most of the parts. And in this part in particular, you can actually miss one quite easily.
Okay, enough
Copyrighted
with the
clip.
cutscenes. Yep, copyrighted. Yeah, Lucas got a copyrighted clip.
Alright, and there's the
but it's like,
last
can't
nerve.
watch a single cutscene unless it's like in game.
It would be interesting if we ever. Oh shoot! It would be interesting if we ever had like a Disney game where all the, like we had, it was an original story, and all the cutscenes were in game.
Yeah, but that probably like licensing's a part of it as well. To be fair, but I do think that the true reason for why we never saw it with these games is probably a lot to do with the well, I don't want to say laziness necessarily, but yeah, probably more focus on the game rather than the story.
I just 100%ed the first stage, 3 medals. I beat Randall, and I got 1 bronze medal in the desert stage.
Nice, GG.
And yeah, GG to JaNinJuice.
Yay!
You're going off to a strong start as part of Great Pizza Planet. Have there been any... Oh, of course there's been another race. We had Bubble Dink and Lucas earlier. But of course, you still need to face Bubble Dink, so it's going to be interesting to see what kind of games you both would end up picking against him.
Well, he actually picked the game. I don't know the goal yet, but he's just testing everything else.
Yeah, makes sense.
For the, well, as a little teaser, we'll be using the DS emulator.
Oh, here
Alright,
we go
guys, I'm gonna go. See ya. I'm gonna send the footage tomorrow.
Okay.
Catch you later, Lissy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the end of the video. Wow. That's the ending.
Oh, more like, I don't know. That's more like Lizard leaving very early, I guess, time zones. But if you want a really fast outro, then here we go. Like and subscribe. Look out for more PIXAR Panic. Remember, this is Square to Charge, not a disaster, but Square is Kevin. Okay,
we
maybe
square because we care.